Welcome back to Universal Orlando. We have some massive Halloween Horror Nights updates already. Last week I was here, and not even a week later, we have massive updates. I'm talking the neon lettering is finally out on the entranceway archway for Jack and Oddfellow Scarezone. We also got every single Scarezone announcement, and now I have a better idea of exactly where the Scarezones are. And most importantly, we have Fortnite. Fortnite's prop pieces are being set up for that Scarezone, so let's go inside and check it out. But first, right behind me, you can see the archway, and as you can see, there's construction walls along both sides of the archway. People are saying that that's just because they're painting the archway a different color. Some people are speculating maybe they're decorating the archway for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm not exactly sure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. It would be amazing if the archway looked as it did a couple of years ago. I believe sometime in like 2008, maybe 2011, there was a Halloween Horror Nights where they decorated the archway to look like a circus tent. That would be amazing. I would love that. This entire year is themed around circuses and clowns. We're gonna get inside and talk more about that later. So get ready and get excited. Let's go inside. Oh my gosh. Here we have the entranceway trestle that is covered in the Halloween Horror Nights iconic red lettering. Now last year this color was neon green, and it looks to be like this year it might go back to the red, but I cannot remember. It might have already looked like this last year, and then they added the green neon lettering later. Obviously it's lighting that makes the color, but this background is red, so that tells me as of now the iconic red lettering is coming back. I can already smell the fog. This sign, this entranceway trestle looks amazing. Here at the Sideshow of Decay Scarezone, we have a couple of new prop pieces added. This stage was in my last video, but as you can see, this bell right here for the game, for the carnival game that says winner on it, that was added, as well as some smaller prop pieces. And you do have these interesting posters over here, these flags right here. Flesh-eating plant, that's a new one right there. And then over to the side, we also have another little poster back there with a praying mantis. Do you see that right there? That's pretty interesting. And then on the ground, it looks like there's some cords that should be, more than likely, these cords are hooking up the triggers for the scare actors. They also added some mirrors back here that were not there last time I filmed. So everything is getting exciting and ready. Hissing roaches, that's a new sign right there as well. That was not here last time. This stage was also in my last video, but more prop pieces have been added. This sign right out in front of the stage says, "Step on it, big boy." It's like a bumper cart little sign, like a vintage bumper cars sign. And then you have like a doll down there that's burning. That's very creepy. And then up here, this is a very cool signage right here. The Great Magnificent Magic Maker. This is a new sign that was not here on the stage last time I filmed this. Pardon our dust. Get ready for Halloween Horror Nights. We have a brand new stage that has been set up that I have not shown in any of my videos. The Sideshow of Decay is looking awfully creepy. Look at that Uncle Sam character up there, the stilt walker. He does not look like he's up to any good. Wow, that guy is creepy. Look at his eyeballs. That is just super creepy. Sideshow of Decay. This is a very interesting scare zone, obviously carnival themed, but look at these prop pieces. I do not trust that guy. I don't know what he's supposed to be, like an acrobat or something like that, but these are obviously prop pieces. And on the front of the stage here, we have these doll heads that look like they're hiding some lighting, I believe, but these doll heads are awfully creepy. Pardon our dust. Popcorn, come get your popcorn right up here. And you can even see some circus ladders up here for acrobats and stuff like that. And I believe this character right here is supposed to be an acrobat. The carousel is almost complete. It looks like there's 3 spaces missing, 3 more items that need to be added to the carousel. As of recently, we have the Fortnite character right here, looking great. 2 Fortnite characters actually. Of course, we have Evil Dead Burns with the dog and the zombie in the background. And then we also have Sinners, one of the first house announcements, Stranger Things, Jack and Oddfellow, and we also have over here a little demi-dog, which is very cool. I never knew that they came out with a demi-dog for Stranger Things. And then Pinhead for Hellraiser. and Dr. Oddfellow looking great in the background. I showed this shirt in my last video, but I love this design. I'm gonna have to get it. Maybe not today, but probably pretty soon. Jack got it. I showed it in my last video. My buddy Jack bought this shirt. I'm gonna have to wear it as well. This is probably the best design I've seen so far this year. This prop piece was in my last video as well, but this Fishman sign was not up, so that's very interesting. Maybe we'll see a ginormous Fishman on this stage. That would be creepy. And something I noticed last time, oh, there's the Simpsons. Oh, and there's Beetlejuice. But this is actually a track from a roller coaster. And in my last video, I did not mention that because I did not notice it until I watched somebody else's video. And then in the background, this, I believe, looks like a Ferris wheel, like an old broken down Ferris wheel. It's like a scrap yard for the carnival. All of these are old carnival pieces. That is a very interesting design. And in the back it says salvage. So that makes sense because all of these pieces were salvage from a carnival. Here is the Fortnite Scare Zone, Fort Nightmares. We have confirmation now that this is Fort Nightmares. Prop pieces such as this blue fence have been set up since the last time we were here. This does give Fortnite vibes if you ask me, and I did show in my last video that this stage is set up, but I don't believe this is a stage. The more I look at it, the more I think that there's going to be prop pieces built on top of this, and I don't think that there's going to be a scare actor on there, but I could be wrong. It looks like there's going to be lighting inside here, maybe some fog, but I don't think this is going to be a stage. I think there's going to be a prop piece on top of this. But inside this Fortnite Scare Zone, there's an interesting effect that somebody spotted here in the trees. You could see these light stanchions in the trees as well as these blue fans. Now these blue fans are standing on top of fog machines. Right there, you could see a fog machine next to a blue fan. And over here, there's another fog machine next to a blue fan. Everyone's saying that this is gonna recreate the effects of the storm from the video game. And then of course we have these LED strips that I've shown in my other videos that are gonna create beautiful lighting effects, probably purple and blue lights for the storm, as well as this fog machine and that fan creating a storm effect surrounding the Scare Zone. We have a massive light stanchion here with a huge speaker, tons of lights, and then we have our first Fortnite prop piece that is set up over here. Let's go check it out. All right, so another fog machine with a fan and a huge light down here. This is next to our first Fortnite prop piece. This shed right here, very Fortnite-esque, very much designed like the video game. Pardon our dust, holy cow, that's confirmation. Halloween Horror Nights, of course. And this right here, this prop piece is very exciting. This, if you've ever played Fortnite, this is one of the coolest prop pieces I have seen this year because this is identical to what you see in the video game when you build brick buildings. You could build brick walls, brick ramps, you could build brick houses if you wanted to in Fortnite. And this is what the bricks look like in the video game. And this vine right here, if you've ever played Fortnite during the Halloween, you would recognize this vine because during Fortnitemares, these vines take over all of the prop pieces around the map and the trees. So that's what more of the Scare Zone is going to look like. The Fortnitemares vines will probably cover much of the prop pieces in the Scare Zone, but these bricks are very cool. And in the video game, after you build them, they kind of move around and kind of shift around. That'd be cool if we would have gotten an effect like that, but that's nearly impossible. But here we are, a Fortnite shed that's gonna have a scare actor inside. Who's gonna be inside? Let me know in the comments. Here we have the entranceway Scare Zone, and these black boxes don't look like much right now, but this is actually gonna be the Jack and Oddfellow Scare Zone. Previously, I did not know where the Jack and Oddfellow Scare Zone was, but this is it right here. And these are going to be statues or busts like they had last year. Last year they had plastered busts for every single house. So little statues representing every single house will be on these black boxes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's yet to be all of them set up yet, but these will represent all of the houses, if not all the Scare Zones, or maybe just all the IPs, because it appears that there's only 5 of these throughout this entranceway Scare Zone. There's not any other prop pieces set up. but this will be the Jack and Oddfellow Scare Zone, and they will represent, more than likely, the IPs will have their own little statues on these black boxes. Interestingly enough, these light stanchions are right in front of where the construction wall is for the roller coaster, and last year this was the entranceway to where you would wait in line for the houses, for a couple of houses that were back here. And this year with these light stanchions, it looks like this is also going to be an entranceway once again for the houses. This construction wall will not be there for Halloween Horror Nights, and it looks like the construction for the roller coaster will be finished enough that it won't be dangerous to walk through here. And as well as the other side of the stage, on the other side of the Minions ride is the stage with these trestles as well, these light stanchions on the other side, meaning that you will also utilize that side to walk to the houses once again. It looks like this construction for the roller coaster should be finishing up. At least the track pieces won't be as dangerous as they are now in the future for Halloween Horror Nights, so that we'll be able to walk through here. Very interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching today's shorter update video for the Scare Zones for Halloween Horror Nights. As you can see, I'm already melting. I've only been here for less than an hour. It is a scorcher already at 11 o'clock in the morning. Thank you very much for watching, and if you did like this video, if you are excited for Halloween Horror Nights and you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up. That way this video can reach a larger audience and more people like you can join my channel, as well as subscribing down below. That helps me a ton so that you won't miss another Halloween Horror Nights update video or Halloween Horror Nights on opening day. That is coming very soon, and I know you cannot believe it. I cannot believe it, but Halloween Horror Nights opening night is about a month away, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. See you in the fog.